imbalances of the first chakra may predispose you to autoimmune diseases or leg problems. Emotional disturbances underlying this imbalance may date back to early childhood, particularly if you were in an unstable family situation where your very foundation was unsettled. Or you may have had a disruption to your family roots later in life. In either case, feelings of safety are replaced by fear, which may cause your immune system to react in a fearful fashion, attacking perceived invaders, but also damaging your own tissues as well. In this video, we're going to use emotional freedom techniques, or EFT tapping, combined with color breathing, therapeutic shaking, and imagery and visualization to clear some of those emotional blocks in your first chakra. To begin, we're going to start by finding the sore spot just beneath the collarbone. Go down onto the ribs, and you'll feeling for a tender spot in between the ribs, and finding that sore spot. I'm just going to rub and say, even though I have fear trapped in my first chakra, I deeply and completely accept myself. 2 more times. Even though I have fear trapped in my first chakra, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have fear trapped in my first chakra, I deeply and completely accept myself. That's the energized step. Now we're going to move to the desensitized step, which is just taking your second, third fingers and tapping on the eyebrow point first, about 5 or 6 times, and just saying that short phrase, fear trapped in my first chakra, side of your eye, fear trapped in my first chakra, underneath your eye, fear trapped in my first chakra, under your nose, fear trapped in my first chakra, on your chin, fear trapped in my first chakra. And then crossing over to the other side, it's just a little bit easier. On the collarbone bump, fear trapped in my first chakra. Under your arm, fear trapped in my first chakra. Below your breast, fear trapped in your first chakra on the lowest ribs you can find. And top of your head, fear trapped in the first chakra. Deep breath in and out. And I like to use color breathing in this situation. So breathe in your favorite healing color. Breathe out the fearful color. And then we're going to switch to the opposite side, and we call this the awfulized step. We're going to just go a little deeper into that whole fearful process. So start with the eyebrow point again and start with the same phrase, fear trapped in my first chakra. Say, it might be imbalancing my immune system. I might have an autoimmune disease related to a fearful response from my immune system. Underneath your nose, it might predispose me to get lupus or rheumatoid arthritis. Or perhaps I'm having problems with my legs. I might have problems with my knees or my hips or my feet. And I might even have fractures when my familial roots get disrupted. My feelings of safety are replaced with fear. Deep breath in and out. Now we're going to move to back to the original side and do the neutralized step, where we're going to go back and forth, negative, positive. It's going to get a little crazy. Just play along with it. And start with the same phrase, fear trapped in my first chakra. Side your eye, it's gone, I'm healed. Under your eye, say, that sounds like a fantasy. Under your nose, maybe I took the edge off the fear. On your chin, I'm not sure tapping does anything. Collarbone, if it does work, that'd be great. Under your arm, I would need some proof that it's actually making a difference. Below your breast, if it does work, I'll use it on all my fears. Top of your head, I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Deep breath in and out. Now we're going to switch to the other side and now focus on all positive language. This is where it starts to shift towards self-hypnosis. So tap on the eyebrow point. I want emotional freedom now. Side of your eye, I'm letting go of fear. Underneath your eye, I'm balancing my first chakra. I'm restoring feelings of safety. The energy is flowing through my body. I'm healing my immune system. My lower extremities are healing. And I'm feeling the flow of energy from my first chakra up into the higher chakras. And I'm having fun with this healing process. Deep breath in and out. Now just keep your eyes a little closed till we're done tapping. You're just going to keep breathing in and out a little faster, a little deeper, and just have your favorite color flow through your body wherever it needs to go. And as you feel it coming down your arms, let your arms shake down by your side. Let the favorite color come out your fingertips. Have it go down your legs and into the feet, and washing any fearful colors into the ground, and wiggle your toes, stomp your feet, whatever you need to do, like hitting the reset button on your body. This is the internalize and revitalize steps. As we just let it all move through you, let go of whatever you need to let go of, shake it out, and then let yourself settle down and go ahead and scan your body, looking for any place where the fear might be stuck. If you're getting any messages from your body, assign a color to that feeling, and then wash some of your favorite colors down through that area. And now take a trip to your favorite healing place out in nature, or spend a minute or so there, and use all your senses, what you're hearing, what you're feeling, what you're seeing. Explore the place, and then look down at the ground around your feet, and you're going to look for a healing object you can pick up and hold in your hand, which is going to be a recycling tool. It's going to take any residual fear out of your body into that object, and it'll turn it into compost for you, and you can release it back to the earth using a little ceremony or ritual. Now invite your healing spirit guide to come and visit you. I usually recommend a being from the other side with 3 choices, either a wise ancestor, a spirit animal, or an angel. Allow them to come, whichever one volunteers first, and ask them for some words of wisdom, some advice on healing your first chakra. And once you've received a message from your guide, then go ahead and travel back in time to a period in your life when you were in a stable situation, even if it was only for a short period of time, but a time when you had stability and the fear was at a minimum. So go back to that time in your life, soak up that feeling, see who you might have been with, and imagine someone took a picture of you in that scene. And then we're going to think of a color that reminds you of that feeling, and put that color around the picture in a frame, and breathe that color in your body wherever it needs to go. Then we're going to get back in your time machine and go to a recent time when you've had some physical symptoms or some fears, and we're going to rewrite that script in a way to restore safety to that experience. And you can be as creative as you want. Think of how you wish something had happened, as if there's a parallel universe where something else actually did happen differently. So rewrite some of those fearful scenes where you might have been having major physical problems, and work that through in a creative fashion. And when you've made those adjustments to your satisfaction, then project yourself into the future where your symptoms are healed, you're feeling safe, and have let go of the fear. See yourself, that future self, in a picture frame, and again, put a color around it that reminds you of that feeling. And breathe that color in your body. Put that picture frame on your memory wall up next to the one from the past, so you know where you've been and where you're headed. And take one more deep breath, and then stretch and open your eyes and come on back. And we'll do one more thing just to get you back into that future frame of reference. Just do 3 steps with you to create some tension in your body. You're going to make your thumb and finger squeeze together. Open your eyes wide and take a deep breath and hold it. And when you're ready, let your hand relax, close your eyes, and blow the breath out, and go into that future picture frame and see yourself um, healing in the future. Bring that back, and you can go to my website and check out all my other YouTube videos, as well as my blogs, newsletters, and upcoming events. And there are other videos on the other chakras, as well as a number of other health-related videos that you can use and go at your own pace and watch them as often as you need to. And I wish you healing of your root chakra moving forward.